Hello, this is day 2 of me coding for 1 hour, and I'm gonna do a project. Yeah, so let's start. We could do, and I can bring text, no, scanner, and I could bring this scanner here. Uh, okay, public main.
The order of steps we're going to take. We will begin by declaring our variables. Declare variables.
Java,
Then we need to get the number
Java,
of dice from the user. After we have the number of dice, let's check to see if it's greater than 0. We don't want somebody rolling negative dice. Check if number of dice
get
is greater than 0. We will roll all the dice, get the total, or the sum, you could say. The final part of this project, we will display the ASCII art of dice. All right, here's a rough outline of our project. The first step is to declare our variables. We're accepting user input, so we'll need a scanner. Scanner equals new scanner. Type system.in, import this class, import java.util.scanner, and then close our scanner when we're done with it, scanner.close. We'll be working with random numbers. We'll need a random object to generate random numbers. Random equals new random. Import the class, import java.util.random.
dot scanner equal um system system dot and scanner. And then scanner random dot new
Random. We'll need a number of dice. The user is going to fill this in. Int num.
okay and uh,
Num of dice. How many dice are we rolling? And a total. Int total. We'll sum up all the dice for a total. All right, now we need to get the number of dice from.
and then enter. What's up?
Bailey called screaming that my grandma hit my dad in the head with a hoe.
Really?
Should I call the police?
No.
Do you even know what a hoe is?
No.
Bro, it's the thing that people garden with that has a sharp tip.
Really?
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna call the police.
No. That's not.
From the user. We'll need some input, but we'll create a prompt first. Enter the number of dice to roll. I'll use print rather than print line. We will assign our variable of number of dice, num of dice. We will use our scanner to accept some user input. We are looking for an integer. We'll use the next int.
Enter the. Equal. Scan.
Method of our scanner. Scanner.nextInt. Now, we need to check to see if the number of dice is greater than 0. So let's take care of that. We'll use an if statement to check that. If num of dice is greater than 0, then we'll roll some dice. We'll get to that momentarily. Else we will print the following. Let's say number of dice must be greater than 0. Within our if statement, let's say, just temporarily, you roll
Do. Dice. You roll
the dice. Okay, we're doing a test run. Enter the number of dice to roll. Let's say I try and roll 0 dice. Number of dice must be greater than 0. Let's try this again. Let's say I roll 3 dice. And then we're just printing a test message. You rolled the dice. Okay, we know that that works. We can delete this print statement. We no longer need it. We were just testing it. Now we actually need to roll all the dice. We'll take care of that within our if statement. If the number of dice is greater than 0, then we will roll the dice. We're going to create a for loop that will iterate once based on the number of dice we have. So let's create a for loop. For int I will be our index. Int I equals 0. We will continue as long as I is less than our number of dice. Then increment our index of I.
int I equals 0, and I greater than none of dice I plus
I by 1 during each cycle. Within this for loop, we're going to generate a random number. I will create a local variable of roll. Roll will equal. Now we'll use our random object to generate a random number between 1 and 6. We will use the next int method of our random object. We will specify a range, 1 through 7. The first number is inclusive. The second number is exclusive. This will give us a random number between 1 and 6 then. Once we have our roll, let's print it temporarily.
Can't walk, but supposedly she hit him in the head and he's bleeding from his head.
Oh no.
Yeah, so they called the police on her for assault.
Let's print
Oh no, she's gonna go to
you rolled, colon space, plus our local variable of roll. Let's say we would like to roll 4 dice. You rolled 5, you rolled 5, you rolled 1, you rolled 2. Then we'll add these numbers together for a sum or total. Let's take our total.
Just home. 'Cause you're gonna make your
Total
leg work.
equals our total plus our roll.
Bye. Bye bye. Total.
Roll. And this is within the for loop. So Java does want us to initialize this variable. So set total equal to 0 when you declare it. So total equals total.
And total equals 0.
Whatever it currently is, in this case 0, plus roll. We can shorten this too. We could just say total plus equals roll. We'll use the augmented assignment operator for addition. Then when we escape the for loop, we will print the total. Let's say total, colon space, plus.
And then I could do scout to total equal plus
our variable of total. Let's do a test run. I will roll 3 dice. We have 3, 2, 2.
let's see, enter the number 6.
For a total of 7. 3, 5, 7. Okay, we know that works. We have rolled all the dice and get the total. Now here comes the hard part. We're going to display some ASCII art based on the result of each die that is rolled. So we're going to declare a method to take care of that for us. Let's do so outside of the main method. We will create a static method that's not going to return anything. The return type is void. Let's name this method print die. Die is the singular version of the word dice. We're going to set up one parameter, int roll. What did we roll? We're going to call this method before we display the output of you rolled whatever the roll is. We will call the method of print die and pass in our roll. It's going to be a number between 1 and 6. Let's head back to our print die method. Within the print die method, we're going to create some ASCII art. The ASCII art is going to be made of strings. Let's create a string of dice1 equals. Now, instead of a standard string that takes up 1 line, we're going to create a multi-line string. We need a triple set of double quotes. Anything between these 2 lines is a multi-line string. It's within here that we're going to create some dice, some ASCII art of dice. So this will be an art lesson today. Let's start with 7 dashes. On the next line, we'll create a vertical bar. And on the other side, we need a vertical bar too. I'm going to shift these dashes over by 1. Same thing with the vertical bar. We need another set of vertical bars, another set, and then we can copy our dashes again. So we should have a shape like this. Right in the middle, we're going to add a bullet point. The easiest way to do this is to pull up the CharMap application. So if you hold Windows and type R, you can look up CharMap. Hit enter. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, and up a little bit, there should be a bullet point. Let's select it. So if you hold Windows and type R, you can look up CharMap. So if you hold Windows and type R, you can look up CharMap. Hit enter. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, and up a little bit, there should be a bullet point. Let's select it, copy it, close character map, and paste that bullet point. Or be a bullet point. Let's select it, copy it, close character map, and paste that bullet point. Or otherwise you can find it from someplace else online. Let's print it just once. I'm just going to print dice 1. Let's do a test run. I'm just going to roll 1 dice. And this isn't going to be accurate right away. But we do have an ASCII art of a one-sided dice. Then we need dice 2. Really, we can copy everything for dice 1, paste it, change dice 1 to dice 2, and move this bullet point around. So this is dice 2, then we need dice 3, dice 3, there will be a bullet right in the middle. And move this bullet point around. So this is dice 2, then we need dice 3, Dice 3. There will be a bullet right in the middle. Dice 4. Dice 3. There will be a bullet right in the middle. Dice 4. We need the bullets in each corner. And none in the center. That's dice 4. Dice 5. We'll have a bullet point right in the middle, along with the corners. And dice 6. We have 2 rows of bullet points. And those are the dice that we need. Now, we'll create an enhanced switch. What are we examining? So, going back to our parameters, right here, we're examining the roll that we pass in. It's going to be a number one through 6. We'll examine our roll against matching cases. If roll matches a case of 1, we'll do this. We will print, rather than print line, dice 1. Dice 1 is this image. Dice 1 is this image, the string. If roll matches a case of 2,
jar, punch, dash.
we will print dice 2. If case is 3, we will print dice 3. 4, if case is 4, print dice 4. 5, 6, the following. 1. If there are no matches, we'll print the following. we'll say invalid roll. All right, and that's it. Let's run this. Enter the number of dice to roll. I'll roll 3 dice.
It's a new year, and for a lot of people, 2026 isn't about starting over, it's about leveling up. If grad school's been sitting on this, it's a new year, and for a lot of people, 2026 isn't about starting over, it's about leveling up. If grad school's been sitting on
Questions? Hello everybody, in this video we're going to create a slot machine program using Java. Hey there everybody, in this video we're going to create a dice rolling program. A user plays available to you. If the number of dice, our if statement, will base of a random number, the total plus equals roll. We'll use 3 so we're side of the output. This. Right up, you can that's study. Java. Rolling 2 and a 6. Alright everybody, so that is a dice rolling program that you can make using Java.
So this is, I think this is a dice rolling. So I'm gonna put this on my GitHub.